Right. Oh, fuck off. Right then, welcome to the South African Grand Prix. Bottas on pole. Alonso, they actually tied for pole. De Vries, can he make a move early on? He can. Alonso will fall back a bit. De Vries and Da Costa battling for that P2 position right now as Bottas takes an early lead on the hards. De Vries on the softs will look to make a run early. Oh, but the rain comes out. Amazing choice from De Vries to go on softs, because now he's got faster pace and won't have to worry about the wear. So they go through the long straight bit. Latifi battling Alonso for P3 now. Alonso gets onto the gravel a little bit. Ooh, they pile into the pits. Latifi, a lot of damage, as do a lot of people. It's a bit of an aggressive pit entry, of course. Latifi gets blocked from the pits. Oh my god, it's carnage back here. Out of the pits, Alonso falls back all the way to P5, P6 even. Bottas loses the lead to Nick De Vries. Nick De Vries is now leading the South African Grand Prix. Oh my god, I did not do the lap amount. Shit. Right then, welcome to the South African Grand Prix. Here we go, Bottas on pole. He tied with Alonso actually. Can De Vries make an early move? He goes down the inside actually, so he goes to P2 immediately, battling Bottas for P1 now. Da Costa and Vergne already all over the back of Fernando Alonso as Vergne makes a move to make it a double podium for Techeetah. Nick De Vries makes a move on Bottas, goes into the lead. Bottas, an absolute terrible start for Sector Blue. Once again, they have the qualifying car, but when it comes to race pace, the rest just, for some reason, outperform them. Don't know what the cause of that is. De Vries now really leading this lap too. Bottas has a bit of a damaged car. Vergne weaving there. LaJoy looks to be joining the battle. That's unexpected. Oh my, they're sandwiching each other into... I can speak. Bottas really damaged now, holding up the pack. Latifi, however, does get past Vergne and De Vries, leading the DS Techeetah 1-2. That's absolutely wild stuff. Latifi pits, Bottas pits, LaJoy pits, Hayward, Alonso, and O'Ward. Yeah, terrible start for Sector Blue, just fall way down the pack. The podium at this point, Da Costa, Vergne, De Vries. Absolute wild stuff from them. Ten Voorde in P5, overtaken by Hamilton, as he does have quite a bit of damage. He'll have to pit for damage repairs. De Vries still going strong, Vergne going strong. Yeah, good stuff. Comes Hamilton. Can he come close to Balicki? I think he might. Ten Voorde into the pits. He'll come out around P13, 14. Yikes. Where's his teammate for sure? 18th. Yikes. Weber and Irvine, not last for change. O'Ward, Alonso, Hayward. LaJoy, Latifi. Oh, Bottas. Double moves here on Vettel and Zhao Guanyu. Vettel, who might have to come into the pits this lap due to damage repairs. Yeah. What a pit entry. Oh, at exactly the right time they come, because the rain is going to come out. This might really be a big upset at the front, since they will have to drive in the rain on slicks for a little bit, right? At least De Vries might be well off here. No, at the hairpin. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. The rain is now out. Grip has been fully diminished. Vettel, what can he do? He came in at exactly the right time. Can he maybe do something here? De Vries, Vergne da Costa, Bottas. Vettel, will he jump anyone? It seems that De Vries still is leading the pack. The same top three. It seems that it's really just stayed the same. Vettel does get a jump on Bottas. He does. What luck from Vettel. Sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of it, don't you? But yeah, now it's wet. It's wet in the middle of the desert. It's wet. Wet moments. Fun word, innit? But yeah, the full top pack has only had to make one stop. The bottom has made 2 or 3 stops already. Irvine, Kevin, really bad off. Costa does make the move on Vergne, breaks the Cheetah 1-2. Bilicki is out there at the back. Hamilton back in the top 5 for once. Where's Alonso actually? Alonso's battling for P11 right now. Isn't even in the points despite qualifying. Well, tied pole. Started on P2 anyway because the system hates him. Let's see. Bilicki catching up to Vergne now, it seems. Can he throw Vergne outside of the podium? Or will he prevail? It's going to be an interesting one, as it's going to return to sunny weather. Rain stops. So yeah, that could be interesting. Bilicki's within a second now of Vergne, but that won't matter too much. Will they already come in? No, they'll stay out for another lap or two. It doesn't dry up that fast. It's been an interesting start to the race, which has thrown both the Sector Blue cars right down the order. Bottas in 7th and Alonso in 12th. To Vorder seeming to catch up to him due to damages. Let's see. Vergne and Da Costa are now close to each other. Instead of Bilicki catching Vergne, Vergne has caught up to Da Costa. Will anything interesting happen there? But Bilicki also catching up to him. There's going to be a tight fight for the second, I think, as De Vries is still leading by quite a bit. Coming up to the first lapped car of Kieran Kevern. Will anything interesting happen is the question. It's an interesting one so far. Yeah, they'll have to pit for slicks now. Yeah, they're piling into the pits. All going relatively well so far. No massive pile-ups, which is always nice to see. And there's De Vries, race leader De Vries. What tires will they pick? De Vries will go onto the mediums. Da Costa goes onto the softs. Vergne goes onto the mediums. Bilicki, they exit the pits in side by side, by the way. Da Costa just ahead. He's also on the softs. Bilicki's on the hards. Hamilton's on the mediums. Vettel on the hards. Zhou on the mediums. Latifi on the softs. Latifi's in 8th. When did that happen? Oh my. 3. I had to make an extra stop. Probably a damage or something. Damn, fell right down the order. He's now promoted Bilicki up to 4th, but he's battling Hamilton again. Okay, of course, Hamilton and Bilicki being the drivers that fought for the win in round 1. Bilicki just edging him out. In 3rd, oh, Da Costa and De Vries battling for the win now. Da Costa on the soft, De Vries on the mediums. As the rain is going to come back out again, Da Costa made a gamble and it worked out perfectly. It's a very rainy day for a desert. This is going to be interesting. Will they go into inters or will they go into full wets? That's also going to be an interesting one. Full wets, full wets. Oh, Vergne! Oh, wow! What was that? What the hell? He just blocks Da Costa. Just doesn't allow him to go by. Just refuses. Good on him, you know. So the rain already seems to be stopping. Very short stint of rain. Oh my. Brilliant team play there from Vergne. God, that was one of the fucking smartest moves I've ever seen in this game. Oh, no, Rain comes back. Sick. As some more elapsed traffic is coming up. Can Da Costa fight back against Vernia? That's the question. Fights happening. I'm really not able to talk today. Alonso making a move back into the points, boys. He's done it. Christ. Yeah, making their way past the lap traffic with ease so far. Not being blocked too badly. Oop, small hit. Da Costa is back on the back of Vernia though. Ooh, they go 3 wide with a lap car. 2 lap cars actually, and 1 unlapped car. Lead lap car. Oh, Da Costa! Around the outside, can't quite make it stick. Inside. Oh, yes, he makes it stick. Will Vernia come back? He'll go to the inside of Da Costa. It's now dry. They have no grip left. This means that they'll be slipping and sliding. Vernia will probably push wide. Here he does. Da Costa takes P2 from him, going into the pits. De Vries pits. Da Costa blocks Vernia again. Quite badly this time because it's before he made his pit stop. So Vernia is now a little bit back. He just fucking... Yeah, he just blocked him this time. Fair enough. Which means that Da Costa is now now chasing De Vries in the lead. De Vries on the softs is losing time to Da Costa on the hards, who will try to make a move here. Can he? Oh, he goes a bit wide there. Not quite the racing line. Can he make a move stick? It's going back to rain. Christ. We've not had enough of it yet. Fucking hell. As Da Costa makes the move for the lead now, the rain is coming out. De Vries, they don't have any grip. So yeah, Da Costa now in the lead. Bilicki on the full wets. Only the top 3 is still on slicks. Will anything interesting happen here? No, because Bilicki and Hamilton are too busy fighting each other. Da Costa and De Vries exit the pit side by side, and De Vries regains the lead through the pit lane. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Da Costa chasing De Vries. Can he make another move? He goes down the inside. A very aggressive move there. Slightly onto the gravel. What a move. He makes it stick. Da Costa back into the lead. Vernia just a little bit behind. Hamilton and Josh Bilicki fighting each other once again. Bilicki this time getting past him. Bottas is actually coming to the back of this fight. 3-way fight here for P7. Yeah. Zhao currently leading that one. Latifi falling a little bit back. Just shame. He could have really been fighting for a podium here, but yeah, it just didn't quite work out for him. Yeah, Vernia really trailing this stuff here. He's on the back of De Vries actually. Da Costa is really seeming to do it massively in the wet. On the slick compounds he seemed to be lacking a little bit of pace, but as soon as they got onto the wets he just really dominated today. As we're halfway through the race now. Lap traffic, ooh, that's going to bring a little change to the game here. Hayward holding up Da Costa here. Vernia getting a little bit closer back to him, but he'll have to get past Hayward with significantly more ease, which he completely does. The fight is back on between Techeetah and Motor Evid Racing. What will happen here? Will there be another twist in the old race here? It's going back to cloudy conditions. De Vries going to make a move on his teammate round the outside. Can't quite make it stick for now. That's going to cost him a little bit of time, but they'll just have to hope that Webber holds up Da Costa, which he doesn't do. They can get his slipstream too, though. Vernia gets past him pretty easily too. Is Da Costa good? Or will he get a battle from Vernia? That's the question that we all have on our minds right now. As Bottas is slowly creeping back up, he's only like, what, 10 seconds behind now? That's practically nothing. It's only like a 30-second lap. That's fine. I am extremely sleep deprived. Let's see. I think the Costa is leading by just enough, but we will go back to dry conditions. They're all still on the full wet tires. Vergne immediately just lunges back onto the Costa. Can anything interesting happen in the pits? The Costa still leading this pack. Vergne right behind. Oh, they're holding up the Costa.
Gaan ze op.
Oké.
Heb jij soep?
Ja, ik heb al gepakt.
Wat heb je gepakt?
Ik heb 1 bak uit.
Oh.
Ja, ik was even bezig. Nou, klaar. Vergne is still in the lead. Now on, whoa, bit of lag. Whoa, right. That's fine. The Costa falling back on the hards between the two cheetah boys being on the softs. Let's see. Vergne just leading from De Vries. De Costa now, is he out of the picture? Not quite yet. But yeah, he's on the hards, he's just on a different strategy. I think he's going to go, maybe, for 1 more stint. They'll have to go for 2 more stints, I'm not, yeah. I do, now if they go soft medium, I guess they could make that work. As De Vries overtakes Vergne for the lead now. Amazing move there. What an overtake. Great move, great move. Vergne. Let's see. The Costa now 3 seconds behind. I think it's going to be the Cheetah 1-2 if they keep this up. That or Da Costa's strategy is going to play out masterfully. Who knows? 10-40 here. It seems the race is finally dying down a little bit. Irvine into the pits for damage. El Bozo. Alonso in 10th. Damn, his race really didn't work out well. Both the pole sitters actually, because they tied, are now in 4th and in 10th. Not quite the race result they would have wanted, as blue flags seemingly are holding up the leaders a bit here. Award and 10-40. Oh, push, big push. Da Costa will be loving this because he can catch back up. De Vries also having a bit of damage. Will he have to pit? Will he have to pit early? He does. He comes into the box. Da Costa will get back through De Vries into P2. That's a twist. I mean, the softs last 6 to 9 laps. Nice. So I guess it won't have been detrimental. But this definitely won't be ideal, because if they could have made it to lap 30, they could have just gone onto the mediums and finished the race that way. For now, this is just how the race is going to go for them. Da Costa is catching. Is he catching back up to Vergne? A little bit, I guess. I don't know. 10 laps remaining in the race. Let's see. Vergne trying to get by on Piastri. Big fight going on back here. LaJoy and Hamilton. Ooh, Latifi exits the pits right. Oh my god. They both wanted that inside line, it seems. Oh, gap immediately decreased. Something must have happened at the front. Vergne loses the lead of the race. So Antonio Felix da Costa. Piastri must have done that. When we thought he had no chance, both the Cheetah cars just get killed by lapped cars. Damn. Yet another twist in the race. Let's see. Vergne will have to box, I think. Well, De Vries get by. I think he might. Yeah. One last slap from Piastri out of spite. This is a rivalry. But the Costa's hards are getting quite old. Both the boys behind him have relatively fresh ones. Can anything interesting happen? Not like this. The gap is only a little over a second and rapidly decreasing. for Da Costa. Time is running out. De Vries is catching back up. What can he do here? Yeah, he won't have too much difficulty with this move, it seems. Da Costa, will he pit? Will he stay out? If he pits now the softs, he could make that work. He can make that work, yeah. But will he? Because now everyone's just catching up with no real difficulty. Yes, De Vries is really leading. He's staying out. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Vergne is now really rapidly catching up to Da Costa. Let's see what happens here. It's also really a big gap. It's 5 seconds, so maybe Da Costa could finish it off. Who knows? It's gonna be tight though. I'd say just play it safe, go to softs and finish it off that way. Have massive overspeed, but that's just me. Not Da Costa though. De Vries, however, I think is now favored to win the race. But the rain comes out, oh my god! It was the right call staying out all along. What a genius! The rain is gonna come out, they'll all have to pit, I think for inters, because it's not a big rain, it's a small rain. De Vries, I think, will also lose a little bit of time because he'll be on the track while it's still dry for a small bit, for the first turn, I guess. No, he's gonna be just fine. Just about. Oh my. What strategy from Da Costa. Brilliant. They'll be happy. Oh my god, Da Costa went for inters. It's going to full wet conditions. Wrong strategy call there. Wrong strategy call. Vergne, this will pretty much allow Vergne to catch back up, I think. It's really not good to be like full wet in inters. Yeah, you can see him just in the top left, you can see him winning the time. The gap's decreased by more than a second over this lap only. Jesus, it's going so fast. People on, oh my god, Latifi's made 10 stops. Jesus Christ. It's been a pit stop full race, that's one thing that's for sure. How are you still in 5th with 10 pit stops though, while behind you is Vettel with 7? As Vergne makes the move on Da Costa, makes it a Cheetah 1-2, going into the final 3 laps. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Oh, big traffic, big traffic. Where did they come from? This allows Da Costa to get back by. Wild stuff. And Vergne can't make a move here because there's just too much fucking traffic. He's massively hold up. Oh, Da Costa goes onto the gravel, gets damage. Oh my god. Yeah, now Vergne's by and now Da Costa's damaged. He'll have to pit again, and this is, or he doesn't, or he will stay out. That'll be an interesting call if he does that. I think he might though, because it's the final. Yeah, it's the final bit, so he stays out. Yikes. Will this even allow Bottas to get onto the podium again? Ooh. As Hamilton really is getting into it with Da Costa. He'll get a DNF if they continue going on like this. What is he doing, man? Da Costa's very heavily damaged. Bottas is catching up big time. But he'll also have to make up 10 seconds. Jesus Christ, Hamilton. What are you doing, man? Right, I don't think Bottas is catching up again. The guy's still 10 seconds behind. 9 seconds now. Jesus. Oh my god, will it? No, not again. Guys, cut it off. Yikes. Hopes for a win absolutely diminished by lapped cars. Oh my, he's very much smoking. Calm down, calm down. You're not gonna finish the race like this. Calm the fuck down, Da Costa. Calm the fuck down. Can he limp home as De Vries takes the win? Da Costa, oh my god, he's still going, he's still going, he's still going. Oh my god, he's still barely going. He has the littlest bit of health left. Onto the final stretch. Oh my god, and he limps home. He absolutely limps home with the slightest bit of health in this car. My god, that so very nearly all went wrong for Da Costa. All because a lapped car was pretty much ramming him off the track. My god, what an epic race. Jesus. So De Vries and Vergne make it a DS Techeetah 1-2. The first one that's ever been here, I think, as De Vries also catches fastest lap. Da Costa in third, barely. Bottas in fourth, Latifi fifth, sixth we have Vettel, seventh Bilicki, eighth we have Alonso, ninth we have Zhao Guanyu, and rounding off the point scoring positions we have Corey LaJoy. In 11th we have O'Ward, 12th Hamilton, 13th Danforda, 14th Hayward, 15th Button, 16th for sure, 17th and 18th we have the Ernie boys of Irvine and Weber, 19th we have Piastri, and 20th we have Kieran Kevern. I'll see you guys tomorrow actually for the next race because I forgot I couldn't do it yesterday. My OBS wasn't working, so I delayed this race by a day. So yeah, see you tomorrow for round 11.